Have you ever wondered how the ancient philosophy of Stoicism can transform your daily habits? Stoicism, a philosophy born in the bustling markets of ancient Athens, is a way of life rooted in personal ethics, guided by a unique system of logic and deeply connected to the natural world. It's a philosophy that doesn't just dwell in the abstract, but influences our daily activities, shaping our habits and the way we perceive our lives. Stoicism teaches us to differentiate between what is within our control and what is not, fostering an inner peace in the face of life's ebbs and flows. It's about cultivating resilience, maintaining focus, and practicing self-discipline. But how does this ancient philosophy translate into our modern nightly routines? How can this wisdom from over 2,000 years ago guide us as we wind down from the day, preparing for the next? Join us as we delve into the 7 nightly habits of a Stoic. The first nightly habit of a Stoic is to review your day. This is not just a cursory glance over the events that unfolded, but a deep dive into the nuances of your actions, decisions, and reactions. Akin to a gardener who meticulously checks each plant for signs of disease or decay, we too must analyze our deeds and thoughts with a discerning eye. Every encounter, every choice, every emotion experienced is a rich tapestry of lessons waiting to be unraveled. Each thread holds a potential for growth, an opportunity to better understand ourselves. It is in this act of introspection that we learn to recognize our strengths, acknowledge our weaknesses, and discern the patterns that guide our behavior. As we dissect the day's events, we gain insight into our motives and responses. We begin to see the impact of our actions on the world around us and on our own inner landscape. By reviewing our day, we gain a clearer understanding of our actions and reactions. Secondly, Stoics meditate on their mortality. This practice is known as memento mori, a Latin phrase that translates to "remember that you will die." It may seem morbid at first glance, but it is not about dwelling on the grim inevitability of death. Rather, it is a reminder to live our lives to the fullest, to seize each day as if it could be our last. When we meditate on our mortality, we cultivate an increased appreciation for life. We learn to value each moment, each interaction, each breath, for we are reminded that these are not guaranteed. This practice also helps us decrease our fear of death, for when we regularly contemplate it, death becomes less of an abstract terror and more a natural part of life's cycle. In essence, meditating on our mortality is not about obsessing over the end, but about enhancing the now. Meditating on our mortality allows us to fully appreciate the present. The third habit is to read Stoic literature. Immersing oneself in the wisdom of Stoic texts is akin to having a personal conversation with some of the greatest minds in history. These books, letters, and discourses serve as a conduit to a deeper understanding of our existence and the world around us. Stoic literature offers profound wisdom that can instill a sense of calm and resilience in the face of life's inevitable adversities. Works such as Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, and the Discourses by Epictetus are treasure troves of practical advice for leading a virtuous life. Reading these texts allows us to gain perspective, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles and that we have the power to shape our responses to any situation. It encourages us to prioritize our internal virtues over external circumstances, fostering a mindset of tranquility and courage. Through reading Stoic literature, we can gain valuable insights into leading a more meaningful life. The fourth habit is to detach from external things. In the grand theatre of life, we often find ourselves tangled in the strings of external circumstances. Stoicism urges us to cut these strings, to focus inward, and to control what is within our grasp. This is not an invitation to apathy, but a call to discernment, to distinguish between what we can change and what we must accept. Imagine a life where you are not tossed around by the waves of fortune, where your tranquility is not at the mercy of external events. This is the power of detachment. It is a shelter in the storm, a port in the tumultuous sea of life. Detachment reduces stress because it frees us from the burden of trying to control the uncontrollable. It cultivates tranquility by anchoring us in the present moment, in the realm of our own actions and attitudes. By detaching from external things, we can find peace amid chaos. The fifth habit is to focus on your purpose. In the grand tapestry of existence, each of us has a unique thread to weave. According to Stoicism, this thread is our purpose. It's not about acquiring wealth or fame, but rather, it's the pursuit of virtue and wisdom, the commitment to personal growth and contributing to the betterment of humanity. Having a clear purpose acts as our guiding star, illuminating our path through life. It helps us to prioritize our actions, to know what's truly important, and to let go of what's not. When challenges arise, as they inevitably will, our purpose provides the resilience to endure, to continue moving forward. By aligning our actions with our purpose, we can cultivate a profound sense of fulfillment and satisfaction. This isn't a fleeting happiness dependent on external circumstances, but rather a deep, enduring contentment that comes from living in accordance with our true nature. By focusing on our purpose, we can lead a more fulfilling life. The sixth habit is to practice self-discipline. In the realm of Stoicism, self-discipline is not a punishment, but rather a path to liberation. It's about exercising control over one's actions, thoughts and feelings, and not being a slave to our impulses. In practicing self-discipline, we cultivate the ability to withstand difficulties and face challenges head-on. It's about choosing the harder right over the easier wrong, even when no one is watching. It's about consistency, not just in good times, but also in moments of hardship and temptation. By practicing self-discipline, we grow stronger. We become more resilient, more capable of weathering life's storms. Our capacity to adapt to change increases, as does our ability to persevere in the face of adversity. So, let us make self-discipline a habit, a nightly ritual. Let's strive not just for temporary satisfaction, but for lasting fulfillment. Through self-discipline, we can become more resilient and adaptable. Finally, the seventh habit is to relax and sleep well. Rest and relaxation, integral parts of Stoicism, are not mere luxuries but necessities for maintaining our physical and mental well-being. Embracing tranquility before sleep clears the mind, making way for a peaceful slumber. Stoics understood that a well-rested mind is more equipped to deal with the challenges of life. A good night's sleep rejuvenates the mind, fostering clarity and focus. It enhances our mental resilience, enabling us to navigate through life's turbulence with grace and equanimity. Furthermore, our bodies too benefit immensely from quality sleep. It is during these quiet hours that our bodies repair, rejuvenate, and prepare for the trials of the coming day. In the grand theatre of life, each day presents a new act. And so, as the curtain falls on today, we must allow ourselves to retreat into the comfort of restful sleep. By relaxing and sleeping well, we can rejuvenate our minds and bodies for the challenges of the next day. In conclusion, these 7 habits offer a roadmap to a more stoic life. Each habit, from reviewing your day to practicing self-discipline, is a stepping stone towards a more mindful existence. Meditating on your mortality isn't a morbid practice, but a reminder of the precious nature of life. Reading Stoic literature provides wisdom and perspective to navigate through life's challenges. Detaching from external things encourages us to find contentment within ourselves, not in transient material possessions. Focusing on your purpose is a guiding compass, providing direction and a sense of fulfillment. Practicing self-discipline is the key to overcoming obstacles and achieving our goals. Lastly, relaxing and sleeping well is the foundation of our physical and mental well-being. These habits, when woven together, create a tapestry of stoicism that can weather any storm. They encourage resilience, emotional intelligence, and a deeper connection with our inner selves. By adopting these stoic habits, we can lead a more balanced and fulfilling life.